Hey everybody, I'm RandomBystander here, and I'm a random bystander who's here to talk to you about Mario Maker 2. But before we do that, I need to update my reasons to buy a Wii U list. It gets shorter and shorter every month.
I never grew up with old school Mario. I never played the original Super Mario Bros., Super Mario's 2 or 3, or World, and I was never into the new Super Mario Bros. Series. My first real Mario game was Sunshine on the Nintendo GameCube. That's right, I never played Mario 64 either! I want to though. So my real introduction to Mario as a 2D platformer was the original Mario Maker on the Wii U. I remember being so captivated by not only creating levels for the first time, but for playing other levels made by other people. I wasn't good at creating levels, but it was amazingly fun. The game was a system seller for sure. It just stinks that the system didn't sell to begin with. Yet nearly 4 years later, we get a sequel to Nintendo's best level editor on their latest console. This is Super Mario Maker 2. There are two main modes that are open to you right off the bat. So let's start with the Maker mode. It's in the title, after all. The core of the game is that you're able to create levels from scratch, and make them as easy or difficult as you like, and with whatever themes, challenges, and whatever types of Mario levels you choose. From classic Super Mario Bros. 1, the beloved Super Mario Bros. 3, the 16-bit Super Mario World, the not-so-new but apparently new Super Mario Bros. U, and the new Super Mario 3D World stages. Weird to see that in a Mario creator, but it makes me hyped for the possibilities. Each of these level types you can use to create your own dream course, all with specific look, type of enemies, and even special power-ups. You simply just pick the resources you need for your courses, such as terrain, enemies, gizmos, and other devices, and you use them to create your dream level for you and your nightmare level for your players. It's really simple as you just pick up the item and then place it wherever you like. Like the original, you can combine items, such as adding power-ups to blocks, adding keys to enemies so that once you defeat them, you can access them, and my personal favorite, the ability to add sound effects to your courses as well. It can really add versatility to your course, such as adding little jingles when a boss enters, crowds cheering in the background with a visual flair, and my favorite, what is it about loud screams that makes me laugh? You have everything unlocked from the very start. Not only that, there are a lot more gizmos and new elements to use for your courses, such as slopes, keys, red coins, go-karts, and new enemies. Oh my god, it's Roy from Smash Bros!
Roy!
Because of this, you have unlimited possibilities. You want to add a tower of Goombas chasing you? There you go! You want to have a hidden block that contains a P-switch that creates a path to the goal? Be my guest! You want to create paper-thin platforms leading to a room full of enemies? I'll hate you for it, but that's Mario Maker! You can do what you want! Creators can also make the level more complicated than simply reaching the end. You can make it so that Mario has to collect a certain amount of coins, or that he has to complete the level without touching the ground, or that he has to kill all the enemies in order to succeed. These added requirements to the course not only create a new challenge for Mario players simply expecting to complete the goal, but also add new considerations when creating the level. Are they able to complete this world without touching the ground? Do they need to kill enemies in order to get the key? Does any of this matter, and can I just head to the goal? It's up to you. Just keep in mind that whatever course you decide to make, you have to complete it not only from the beginning into the end, but also from the start of any checkpoints you have as well. I always admired the original Mario Maker for doing this, as the level had to be beatable in order for you to upload it to the public, and I loved how they continued that tradition in the sequel. If you want to make the hard level, you have to be skilled enough to beat it yourself. No troll checkpoints today, level creators! Once your course gets uploaded, you are given a course level ID, and it is uploaded to the Mario Maker course world. What is the course world? Don't worry, we'll get to that when we get to that. Back to the making side of things, keep in mind that the level type you use may greatly affect your course. For example, one gap that may be hard to cross in the original Super Mario Bros. May be made easier in the Super Mario World mode, as spin jumping on certain enemies is easily possible. Along with that, certain power-ups can only be used in certain levels. Super Mario World has the cape, Mario 3 has the Tanuki suit, New Super Mario has the heli mushroom or whatever you call it. I don't know Mario. Each power-up can affect the course drastically, and the way Mario controls can do so as well. And there is a lot to keep in mind when you are designing your course. Players are unpredictable, and if they can find a way around your course, even if it is not the intended path, they will take it. Additionally, while I did enjoy making levels on the Switch in dock mode, I feel it was a lot easier to make levels in portable mode, as the touchscreen made it a lot easier to place things instead of the analog stick and hitting buttons. Call me lazy, but I like convenience, gosh dang it! Not a big issue, but if you want an easier time making a course, do it in portable mode. Thankfully, Nintendo has provided a series of in-depth tutorial videos for those who really want to learn more about the level making process. Being taught to you by a pigeon? Bizarre, but okay. In Yamamura's dojo, you can learn everything you need from tutorials about how to add terrain, where to place enemies, even concepts like where to find inspiration and treating players fairly, all while hearing ASMR pigeon sounds. Ugh, sounds so weird. In all honesty, these tutorials are not only informative, but are well written and even funny at points. Give them a watch if you feel like you don't know where to start. They also show a screen that shows all of Mario's moves throughout each and every game, which is great to refer to not only when making Mario levels, but playing them as well. And if you want to get your feet wet with playing some Super Mario, the game's story mode is a good way to do so. The story mode starts out with Mario and Toads finishing construction on Pete's. The story mode starts out with Mario and the Toads finishing construction on Peach's castle, only for it to be ruined by this weird dog thing.
Are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg.
The castle gets instantly reset, and it's up to Mario to go out into the Mushroom Kingdom and collect coins by beating levels. I love the idea of instead of Mario going on a quest to rescue Peach for the umpteenth time, he's just doing odd jobs just to pay for a castle. Super Mario Mortgage Loan Payments, available in 2022. Thank you so much for paying my debt. The levels themselves are pretty easy for those who are new to platforming as Mario, yet some can provide quite a challenge. They also make collecting coins worth it too, as every coin you collect in the field, along with coins you collect by completing the level, can be used to help fund the castle. I really hope they continue to give coins a purpose like they did here in Mario Odyssey. Plus, I love seeing the castle progress and build up after every few levels or so, as it feels rewarding to complete each course. Overall, the story mode is fantastic if you want to brush up on your Mario playing skills and fund a home for Princess Peach. But this is only half the game right here. While you can create levels to your heart's content, with Course World, you have the ability to not only upload your courses, but also to play Mario levels all around the world. There are so many courses you get to play, over 2 million in fact, and there are so many different levels for you to try out. I even played a lot of different courses on my Twitch channel, link in the description below. And it is a lot of fun seeing what everyone creates and being able to play everyone's creation. I could tell people really worked hard on these levels, and I love how we had the opportunity to play them. But by God, some of them are really hard. Some levels are extremely difficult and require precise platforming skills in order to make your way through a level. Lots of trial and error and repetition in order to try and make it through a fraction of the level, only to master that part and immediately be roadblocked by another impossible part of the level. Yeah, this game made me mad, and I will hear the game over music in my sleep until the day I die. There are some people who eat courses like these for breakfast, and I can see the appeal for them. I just don't think I'm one of those people. But I'm so stubborn, I just gotta keep trying. Come on, Random, you can make the jump. You just gotta believe, Rando. You just gotta believe. I believe that this is impossible! It does make me feel better to see these X's in difficult levels, as I see others who have also struggled and fallen to their deaths. Rest easy, plumbers. Rest easy. I'm much more of a fan of levels that have certain themes to their courses, or use their courses to create something huge and unique with them. Like the courses that recreate the Sandbird level from Super Mario Sunshine. Such a faithful recreation and pretty forgiving as well. And arguably better than the actual level. And also levels that require puzzle-solving elements where you have to find keys in certain rooms, hit switches, or even really complex ones where one action can cause a path to open up for you. Or levels that require exploration in any way, shape, or form, as it turns the typical Mario side-scroller into something fresh and new. Again, people work really hard on these levels and it truly shows. However, people work just as hard on the harder levels too, as they require a certain amount of skill to beat and a lot of planning. There's something for everyone in these levels, and thankfully, finding levels you want to play is easy, as you can search levels through difficulty, level type, tags the level may have, and creator. I feel like I'm in Miiverse again whenever I access this menu, as Nintendo has created their own social network with Mario Maker 2. Plus, look at my avatar, he be looking fly. I even made a level too, but I warn you, it's kind of terrible. So terrible, I bet you can beat it. Play it now. Also, the game is multiplayer. I didn't have anyone to play multiplayer with. Although I did try multiplayer versus, and by God. Oh God, the lag. The lag. It's so terrible. Oh, why is it so bad? I shouldn't be surprised because of how they handled Smash Online, but the lag in this one can be just as painful at points, making it hard to move, which is crucial in a game that often requires specific platforming. It can be hit and miss, as some connections are fine, while others are completely unplayable. I swear, I don't feel like I'm playing a Mario game. I feel like I'm watching a stop-motion cartoon. It really stinks, because other than the lag, the multiplayer seems fine. It's fun, engaging, and makes you want to go for another round. 5 hours later. What makes me not want to go another round, however, is the lag, and I really hope they're able to fix this with patches. Also fix Smash Brothers for the love. And while we're at it, one other minor complaint I have is that Mario can be sometimes hard to control on the analog stick. Don't get me wrong, most of Mario's controls are fine. I just noticed that I find myself accidentally doing ground pounds or not executing jumps the way I'd like to, all because of moving the analog stick. And while the arrows are a good enough replacement, having a D-pad is truly the way to go when playing Mario. I wonder why they designed it that way. Oh. Mario Maker 2 is more than worth the $60. You not only get a top-notch level editor where you can create and upload your own levels, and a decent story mode to go with it, but you also have a seemingly unlimited amount of Mario levels to play, all with varying degrees of challenge put into it made by other players around the globe. New courses are being added each and every day, with future updates on the horizon, including possible new items and new types of Mario levels. This game will not only continue to be a fun game for fans of platformers, but also a creative outlet for those interested in making games. I'm no expert in game design, but they should use Mario Maker 2 as a teaching tool for those who are interested in making levels in the future. After all, who knows what eventual developer for an eventual new platform game will be inspired after creating their first level in Mario Maker 2.